After Mr. Saijo left his house, the house felt even more deserted, and I couldn't stand being there any longer. I couldn't make myself go home, so I sat on the usual park bench. I like this place, but it's a bit lonely. Meow. The usual cats walk towards me. I notice it's almost time. I'd usually be on break from work. Sorry, I don't have anything. The stray cats remind me of Mr. Saijo, and I let out a deep sigh. Where did he go? He seemed like he's able to live anywhere without any special needs. Perhaps he's already in a place far away. I hadn't even confessed my true feelings to him. I'm definitely going to regret it if I don't do anything. I need to tell him everything, every detail. I come back to Mr. Saijo's house once again. It looks even emptier than when I left. It's almost as if no one has been living here for years. I wonder if he hasn't returned here. I'll look for him. I can't just stay here and do nothing. I jog and look around. I knew deep in my heart that he wouldn't just be hanging around here. But I can't stop here. Where should I look? I try to remember the conversation that I had with Mr. Saijo at the place I first met him. Ah, hydrangea! The hydrangeas in the promenade. The ones that we said we'd see together. That place. Perhaps he's there. I wish he is. I start running with hopeful thoughts. I reach the riverside and run downstream. There aren't much people on the promenade during the weekdays. After a while of running, the beautiful colors start to come into view. Wow, amazing! Not all of them have bloomed, but the wide blue gradation is beautiful. Mr. Saijo. In that moment, I feel the rustle of a presence. I look towards it and see a black cat staring at me with different colored eyes. Mr. Saijo! I try to approach him, but the black cat turns his back to me and starts to run. Wait! Don't go! I immediately follow him. I couldn't lose him now, and I ran without taking my eyes off him. Mr. Saijo, I have something to tell you! From a normal person's perspective, this must look so weird. We're almost at the edge of the promenade, and I shout out. The black cat's legs twitch and stop. Please, just listen to me. Please. The black cat slowly looks back. His eyes are swaying with confusion and anxiety. Is actually referred to as Narumi Saijo now instead of just the black cat. The moment Mr. Saijo opened his mouth, a small truck suddenly appeared on the road, and he's standing as a black cat. Look out! I instinctively jump out on the road. As I hug the black cat to my chest, the loud screech of the truck hitting the brakes echoed, and I blacked out. Hold on in there. I wake up to Mr. Saijo's voice. I can't figure out what kind of situation I'm in. Did I get hit by a truck? Am I okay? The music sounds happy, but I don't know. Are you alright? I open my eyes and see a familiar ceiling. It's Mr. Saijo's room. Mr. Saijo is looking down on me in human form. His long hair tickles my cheek and neck. Mr. Saijo, that tickles. What were you thinking? I still feel dizzy. A car came. Mr. Saijo's cat was about to get hit, so I instinctively jumped out. Oh yeah. If Mr. Saijo and I are here, it means Mr. Saijo saved me. Mr. Saijo, are you injured at all? Why are you worried about me? Do you not realize the situation you're in? Me? I'm laying in bed and my head feels dizzy, but nothing hurts. I feel fine.
That's because I'm healing you.
What? You are?
You were hit by the truck and knocked down. You were hit and scraped all over. You were bleeding. I couldn't have healed you if you were unlucky.
Mr. Saijo lets out a deep sigh. I notice his hands tightly squeezing mine. Your spirit powers can heal too, huh?
Why did you do such a thing?
I wanted to save you. That's it.
I told you, I'm not human. If I lose you too, then I'll have nothing left.
Mr. Saijo's hands tighten over mine. He's trembling a little. I'm sorry.
I haven't healed you completely yet, so stay like this for a little bit more.
Yes. I calm myself and control my breathing, and realize a warm energy entering my body from my hands. Mr. Saijo let go of one hand, brushed it through my bangs, and rests his hands on my forehead. It reminds me of when I was a cat. Am I really going to become a cat? Mr. Saijo's hands paused with my words.
I approached you out of curiosity. You seemed to be working hard at the shop, but it amused me how you were complaining to the cats at the park. It bothered me that you seemed kind of bored of life, so I thought I'd give you some excitement.
So, you turned me into a cat?
You seem to be close to many men, so I thought you'd just pick one of them and easily undo the curse.
That's...
But I kind of fretted when I saw you hopeless.
That's why you took care of me?
Yes. I really had to find someone for you and undo the curse, but it was so fun spending time with you. I couldn't let go of you. I didn't want you to leave, and I thought you'd stay with me if you really become a cat.
He really thought like that?
But you had regained your passion for work, and you valued your life as a human.
It's nothing like that. I stare at Mr. Saijo's lonely eyes. I could be positive about my work. I could change my perspective. Only because I became a cat and started to value my limited time. And because I started listening to your thoughts. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't be able to think like this. Besides, I once thought if I become a cat, it'd be okay just to stay here and spend time like this. That's how important spending time with you was to me, Mr. Saijo. You might not believe me, but I care for you more than anyone else, Mr. Saijo.
I had been hating human women. I'll probably never forget what that woman did to my owner. But when I saw you, for some reason, I thought I might be able to believe again. Do you remember how I told you I wanted to arrange flowers as beautifully as I could? Because they all have an end to them.
Yes, since I heard that, I started to be aware of that myself.
I pitied the flowers, but lately, I feel jealous of them.
Jealous? Come to think of it, those words he had said sounded sympathetic towards flowers.
I have no end. I can't die, so I'll probably exist in this world forever. I can't live on the same time as you are living on. I understand that, but I foolishly wanted to be next to you.
Mr. Saijo. Mr. Saijo continued, cutting me off.
Your wounds are healed already.
His hands let go and my hands feel cold and deserted. I slowly get up. There's not a single wound on my body. I get fraught with emotion when he healed every single wound for me. Thank you.
No, it's all my fault, so I'm so sorry.
Mr. Saijo looks down, avoiding my eyes. Mr. Saijo, I really love you. Mr. Saijo looks up in surprise.
What are you?
Even if you're not human, my feelings won't change. What do you think of me? You said he wanted to be with me. Does Mr. Saijo feel the same as me? I wanted to hear from him. Aw. This just looks like a husband standing next to his wife. Just a serene husband-wife picture.
I love you. I love you so much. I never imagined myself feeling this way towards a human woman.
Mr. Saijo, will you stay with me forever?
Yes. Thank you for forgiving me.
Oh, smooch. It's kind of weird to think that he's a cat, and we're kissing a cat. Is this gonna work? Mr. Saijo put his hands around my neck, pulled me close, and gently put his lips on mine. Wait. Okay, did the curse break? I don't know. There was no like light show. It just skipped ahead. Do I still become a cat? Do I own this cat now? How long are you gonna take to get ready? I literally have a cat now. Mr. Saijo, the cat, mumbles impatiently on the cushion at the corner of my bed. Just a little bit more. My bed head won't go away. I don't think that it's different from usual. Don't criticize me. Hey, that's mean! My curse was undone by Mr. Saijo's kiss. Okay, it was undone. He now lives in my house as a black cat! Wait, no. That can't be the ending. This is like the final dude, right? So this is like supposed to be the ultimate ending. You're gonna be late if you don't hurry. Hey, it's not like I made an appointment, so there's no being late. Don't rush me. I say as I peek at the clock and realize it's almost the time I had planned. Ah, it's almost time. Wait, I need to water the plants. The black cat stretches and hops to the ground as if saying, I told you so. It starts walking towards the front door. I watered the potted primrose on the windowsill I brought from Mr. Saijo's room. I check myself in the mirror and head to the front door, bag in hand. Oh, okay, he's a dude too. I did just get a cat.
Let's go. I'm tired of waiting.
Mr. Saijo was waiting at the front door, wearing a kimono as well as a tired face. Sorry, but being a girl is pretty hard. Even if he's a cat in my room, it's natural for girls to want to look pretty when going out with someone she loves. So you're getting ready for a date while your date's in the room. Criticizing you at every moment. Since Mr. Saijo had hated women for a long time, he doesn't understand some things about how girls feel. I mean, that's what makes him cute. Well then, let's go. As we walk through the shopping district, the familiar clerk sees us and makes an odd face. Oh, you two, are you on a date? How nice. Hello.
Hello.
The lady from the bakery next to our shop had been in the middle of cleaning up. Oh yeah, there's some bread that I messed up a bit on. Do you want them? Really? Yes, I'd be happy to have them. Wait there for a sec. The lady went back into the shop.
I thought you just had breakfast.
We can eat it tomorrow morning. Besides, I want to give some away. Mr. Saijo looks puzzled by my words. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. It's only a little bit, but please take it. Thank you.
Excuse us.
Yep, have a nice day. Mr. Saijo and the lady bow lightly and we start walking. But the lady will probably forget about Mr. Saijo soon. But that didn't matter. If he stays by my side forever, I don't mind if no one approves of us or remembers us. This is such a sad ending. Like, so I'm assuming her mom's never gonna see her daughter get married. She's probably never gonna, like, have kids. Let's just finish the ending and see how the rest goes.
You want to take a walk next, right?
Yes. Can we go through the park?
Yes, of course.
Meow. There. I have snacks for you today.
Ah, you meant this when he said give away.
I hadn't been able to bring anything lately, so I thought they'd be hungry.
You don't have to worry. This guy regularly gets food from this one place.
What? Really? Meow. Oh, well, you still want snacks, right? The bread here is really good.
What a luxurious snack.
That's true. As I was petting the cat, Mr. Saijo suddenly takes hold of my hand. Mr. Saijo?
Isn't that enough?
Are you getting jealous? Huh? But I haven't...
This guy is being spoiled by others already, so you don't have to spoil him too.
Are you jealous? Looking at the way Mr. Saijo's acting, I blurt that out. Wow. First blushy face of Mr. Saijo. Cause I'm fraternizing with other cats.
No, it's not like that.
Mr. Saijo instantly turns red. In that moment, everything turns white and I close my eyes in surprise. Oh! I immediately open my eyes and I don't see Mr. Saijo. I look down and instead see a black cat with velvety fur. What? Hey!
That's enough, isn't it? Let's go already.
What? Why did you become a cat? I hurry after Mr. Saijo, who started to walk, still in cat form. Hey, wait for me! No one knows if we're gonna be happy forever, but we're happy right now. It's possible for it to continue being that way. I want to continue living in this town with this job next to Mr. Saijo. The black cat is now walking slowly, perhaps to wait for me. I start running after him to catch up. That's it? That's the ultimate ending of this game. I get a cat. I am banging the cat. Alright. I know, like, it was kind of a tense ending, because, like, all that build up just to discover he's, like, a Nekomata. And, like, the sinister situation that we were in, but I get a cat. Couldn't have been, like, some sort of magic and, like, I don't know, maybe the love turns him into, like, a human and, like, he gains an existence or something. No, I'm just a crazy cat lady banging the cat. I'm actually kind of glad I did not do this ending last. Because if I did all those boys and came to this conclusion, it would have left a bad taste in my mouth, but at least I know I'll be able to, like, do another ending and get, like, kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling after it. Alright. I'm kind of... How is a normal ending gonna go? I'm assuming there should be a normal ending for Saijo. Yeah, there's one picture that we're missing. I feel like he should have a bad end. There should be an ending where, like... Or, like, an ending where we just both become cats. And we just run around as cats. Like, I quit my job, I quit life, and just become a cat. I'm very curious to see how the normal ending's gonna go. So yeah, I'll probably make another separate video with a normal ending. Oh, that ending was weird. Alright, we also still got Shogo and Kyosuke to do. kind of think I should probably do Shogo next, just because, yeah, he was kind of prominent in Takuma's story, so I don't know if any more information is gonna come out of Kyosuke. I feel like they don't talk about Kyosuke at all. He's just kind of mentioned once in each story and then hex off forever. Alright, well, that ending was interesting, I guess. And I guess it kind of like clicks some things too, if you like compare like Saijo's story with like Takuma's story, how like Mr. Saijo was constantly butting in to like our interactions with Takuma, both as Mr. Saijo and the cat. He was always trying to save us from like awkward situations or until like we were ready to actually confess our love to Takuma. Like that kind of clicked. Finally, when I think back to that ending, well, yeah, I don't know. Did you like this ending or did you like other boys' endings? I guess, yeah. I mean, we've only done 3 boys so far, so I guess you'll have to wait to see about Shogo's and Kyosuke's. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I hope you guys had a fun time with this. I'm kind of flustered about this ending. I'm gonna take a break, take a breather, scream at the clouds until I feel better. Anywho, bye-bye.